Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday, January 16th. Yeah, 16th. And it is week 2 of my weight loss journey, getting healthy journey. And last week, you might recall, I did the Nutrisystems box and I lost 8 pounds. So, did not lose that much this week. Actually, I only lost 1 pound. So, but I'm happy that it was some loss. Um, I could tell I did not do as well following the plan. I mean, I followed kind of what I wanted to do, where I ate 6 times a day. I tried to stay with a snack that was fuel food, which was things like peanuts, nuts, or whatever. An egg, or trying to think of some of the other ones that we had, but I used some hummus in there. I did have an egg. So snacks I did okay. What I failed at, I think, was in the meals. I I did okay for breakfast. I just would eat because muffins you saw the muffins if you watched the last video, how tiny they were. So what I did was, our big muffins that we had, I cut them in half. And they're really good. And that was good. That with 2 cups of coffee in the morning was great. What I failed at was my lunch. I wasn't eating my vegetables in the lunch. I think I was taking too big of a portion. Or it was a nice enough portion, but what it was probably wasn't that great. And maybe the portion should have been down. For 2 days it was scalloped potatoes and ham. And it was in a smaller container, but because it was all those potatoes and ham, and then with the sauce it has the cheese and everything in it, probably wasn't the best option. So water too was another issue I had, and I'm looking at some of my notes because I was writing stuff down where I felt I went. I definitely did not drink as much water. I kept up pretty good, but there was a few days at work where I took my cold coffee, which is milk and some chocolate syrup and some instant coffee in it. So that adds up. Having had a couple mornings, so on top of the breakfast. So that's where that didn't go so well. And then my husband, and I'm not blaming this on my husband, I'm just saying he bought them. He bought some of these pretzels that are like our whole family's favorite. So I ended up coming home, and if I was a little hungry, I snacked on them. And our dinner times were off too. So I've got to get more on track with getting dinners going at a good time, because if I'm not eating consecutively, the same time, not the exact same times, but around the same times, just not too late, then I tend to snack, and that is one of my problems. Plus I feel I probably, our car, my husband went off the road with the car. He's okay, but there was a little under $400 in damage on the car. We don't have money for that sort of stuff. It's like we had the money to fix it, but it had to come from somewhere. And so stress, I just, because all I wanted to do was chow that day when it happened. I could really tell that I wanted food. I wanted to soothe myself with food. So that's something I have to be very, very careful with. I'm going to flip the video around so you can see what I'm working on. I'm just not finding anything I like out there right now for keeping track of my food consumption. I really do think I need to do that. I think I need to plan it out, and have it ready to go so every day I'm good. Like those boxes I had with all my day's foods in it, plus in the refrigerator I had prepackaged the add-alongs and the snacks. So I did a little bit of that with like my snacks for at work, but at home I didn't do that. So that's where I think it suffered a little. So that's what I need to work on. So I'm going to flip the camera around and I'm just going to show you what I did. So I just have a composition book, and I've actually been working on this for a while, just jotting down some notes and things and my initial weights. And then these are just my notes. I didn't write my weigh-in down there, but like I said, it was down a pound from last time. So my last weigh-in was 224. I was 223. Just putting it out there. So what I came up with was this, what I'm going to do. I'm going to have the week at the top. My goals are going to be there. Meal preps is going to be, you know, how much lettuce I need to get ready. You know, I kind of have to decide what I'm going to be having for that week so I can shop for it. So I can't have too many different things because that would just make our shopping, our grocery haul kind of high in numbers wise. So I just have to figure that out, figure out what I've got to prep to have ready for the week. I've got down at the bottom what the end weight is for the week, and I will consistently weigh myself on Saturdays. Oh, and then right here, I just attached a piece of paper so I can quickly jot down, you know, the things that we're going to need to shop for on the weekend so I can get the stuff all ready before Monday starts. And then the next pages are just going to be broken down by day. So I've got Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday on one side, and then Thursday and Friday on the other side. And then I think what I'm going to do is put my little water tabs, because I was not monitoring my water well, having it in my normal planner. So I'll probably put my little water stickers down on here, because this is something that'll probably be with me, you know, at work as well as downstairs, so I can keep going back to it. And I think it helps going back to it and looking at what's on there. I think it helps keep you from cheating and just grabbing, because you're saying, well, I had this planned, this is all planned out. Whereas if, like last week, I didn't have it planned out, so it's like, oh, I'm okay, I could just, you know, I didn't have everything I could have had, where in fact I was probably going over what I could have had. So that's how I'm going to start. So I'll be listing, you know, morning, snack, then lunch and snack. So it gives me some room. And I guess what I kind of like about just using this book too is if I find recipes, I can print those off and then maybe just washi tape them in here. And then that'll work out good. So this just will kind of be a work in progress. So I went through March on here, just putting, you know, the dates at the top and writing the Monday through Friday. Weekends, I'm just not going to worry about it on the weekends. And we'll see what happens next week. After I plan well, follow it good, we'll see how it goes. If I feel I'm either stagnant or if I start gaining weight, I'm going to know that my weekends might be the culprit. And I'm not going like full blown, you know, snacking all over the place, but I'm just allowing me to have myself those 2 days to have some of those indulgences. Another thing my husband bought was cake. Come on. I didn't eat the cake all week long, but it's like chocolatey chocolate, and it looks so yummy. I am going to have a piece today, but, and I think I can control myself not eating more than that. So yeah, so that was my week in a nutshell. Lost a pound. Happy with getting a pound lost. I figure, you know, if I can lose just a pound a week for a year, you know, that's, you know, over 50 pounds. Plus, hopefully, you know, that 8-pound initial loss will kickstart that. What's going to cause heartache for myself is if I gain. But I've got to be prepared for that. Word for the year is patience. I need to have patience in this as well as a lot of other things in life. So just got to take it 1 week at a time. So thank you for tuning in. If you have any suggestions for me or if I can help you in any way, please let me know. And yeah, the what do you call it? Health and weight adventure continues. I hope you subscribe if you haven't already. Have a beautiful day.